We put our heart into bringing you the freshest and most exciting content. So if you enjoy it, don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. It means the world to our growing channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that touches every single person. How can we gain confidence that every action we take is leading us in the right direction? How can we come to truly believe that everything in our lives, every step, every word, every event, is unfolding in perfect alignment with a higher purpose? Let's reflect on a question. What inner state allows us to act with unwavering confidence in the rightness of each decision? What kind of worldview helps us recognize the perfection of every moment in our existence? And what is the one condition we must meet to ensure that every action we take is truly aligned with our path? If you think about it, this understanding is priceless. People are willing to give up fortunes just to know, truly know, that the place they're in right now, their personality, financial situation, relationships, and circumstances are not just okay or acceptable, but absolutely right, perfect, and guiding them along the best possible path. Let's try a small but powerful experiment. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that everything in your life has already reached a state of perfection. Don't picture some better version of your life. Don't imagine what should be or what could have been. Just realize and accept this as fact. You are exactly who you're supposed to be right now. What you're doing is exactly what you need to be doing. Everything in your life as it is precisely what it's meant to be. And all of it is leading you exactly where you're meant to go. When this awareness fully settles in, something amazing happens. All anxiety, fear, worry, and doubt begin to melt away, making space for peace and deep confidence. Because truly, what is there to worry about if everything is happening exactly as it should? What doubts can survive if every moment of life is a perfectly calibrated step in the grand choreography of the universe? Think back to those rare but precious moments of total harmony. Standing on the edge of the ocean, watching sunlight dance on the waves. Being surrounded by loved ones, feeling warmth and understanding in the air. Doing what you love, completely absorbed in the process. In moments like these, it feels as if the entire world has reached a state of absolute perfection. But why can't this feeling be our constant companion? Now, imagine this. What if we could learn to live in that state all the time? In a state of inner lightness, joyful acceptance, and absolute confidence in the rightness of each step? How would life change if we could hold on to this awareness, not just during brief moments of clarity, but in the middle of everyday chaos? Where does this painful feeling that we might be doing something wrong even come from? Why are we so haunted by doubts about whether we're on the right path? This feeling arises when we mentally separate ourselves from life. When we start believing that we were born into a pre-built system with someone else's rules that we're supposed to learn and follow. And so, if we don't know the rules or instructions, how to be rich, successful, happy, we fear that we're doing something wrong. And if we're doing something wrong, then surely it won't take us where we dream of going. Naturally, we'd be afraid to make a mistake, afraid of doing something wrong. That's what life feels like for many people. Most of us live in constant anxiety, thinking we're missing something, that something is going wrong right now. We're always battling something. We suffer from the belief that things should be different from how they are right now. I'm living the wrong life. So, naturally, I have to fight this. I need to fix it as soon as possible. And that struggle is exactly what causes our suffering. But in truth, we're not strangers in this world. We are life itself, one of its countless forms, constantly evolving and changing, like waves in the ocean of being. How can life itself have a wrong path? It doesn't have one rigid plan. It holds within it every possible storyline, every potential destiny. What we call mistakes are simply the mind's limited interpretation of the infinite diversity of life's unfolding. We are not separate from life. We are life in its infinite forms and expressions. We are not guests in the universe. We are the universe, exploring itself through countless experiences and perceptions. When we manage to fully immerse ourselves in the present moment, an incredible transformation takes place. The feeling of lack or insufficiency disappears. Your attention no longer jumps between anxieties about the future and analysis of the past. It becomes fully concentrated on the here and now, in this single moment, which is life itself. And then a miracle occurs. The need to struggle, to overcome, to fix yourself, or the world disappears. What remains is a harmonious acceptance, a light flow with the current of being, where every movement is natural and perfect. When you act with deep understanding that you are life itself, the very concept of mistake loses all meaning. Each moment naturally flows from the one before it, remaining just as perfect as everything else in this world. There are no wrong turns. There is only an infinite variety of paths, each leading to new dimensions of understanding. The future we fear, the one we try so hard to plan and control, will inevitably unfold in a way that is ideal for our personal growth. All so-called mistakes are simply necessary lessons. All obstacles, opportunities for growth, and all failures, steps on the ladder of evolution. Everything else is just temporary circumstances, scenery in the grand theater of life. The meaning of our existence is to fully and completely live the present moment. Right now, you might be physically in one place, but your mind is wandering in another dimension, the past or the future. But what if you already possess all the understanding you need? What if all the answers are already within you? Then only one thing remains: to live, fully, deeply, consciously, without chasing results, without struggling against circumstances, without trying to fix what is already perfect in its current form. There is no later, there is only now. Try to carry this state of awareness into every action, every word, every glance. Try it, and you'll be amazed at the results. You'll notice how many harmful habits begin to dissolve on their own, without struggle or self-violence. When you learn to live fully aware in the present moment, there's no longer a need to battle addictions or fears. It's enough to simply be here and now, fully present in everything you do. Life will begin to unfold in vivid, rich colors. The compulsive need to fill inner emptiness with external stimulants will disappear. Every moment will become so full and precious that there will be no space left for artificial substitutes for happiness. New and surprising opportunities will begin to open up before you. Unexpected, yet perfectly timed meetings will happen. Possibilities you never even dreamed of will appear. When your attention is fully anchored in the present, everything around you begins to shift, aligning itself with your new state of consciousness. You are life itself, discovering itself through countless forms and experiences. And within this awareness lies the key to understanding the perfection of every moment of your existence. There are no wrong paths, only the infinite journey, where every step is the destination and every moment is eternity. You start to see the world with new eyes, not as a battlefield where you must constantly fight and prove yourself, but as a harmonious space where everything unfolds at the right time and in the right way. Anxiety about the future gives way to trust in life. Constant tension yields to effortless flow. And most importantly, the exhausting inner dialogue disappears, that eternal judge in your head that's always evaluating, criticizing, and doubting. You suddenly realize that it's possible to simply live, not just get through life, not just serve time, but truly live. To breathe deeply, to feel every cell of your body, to hear the birds singing outside your window, to taste your food, to witness the colors of the sunset. And that is the fullness of being. And then the realization comes. Of course, how could life have a wrong path? How could the universe make mistakes? We don't say that a river errs when it finds its way to the sea. We don't think a tree grows incorrectly. Everything in nature happens naturally and harmoniously. So why should we, as part of nature, be any different? When this understanding reaches your heart, life stops being a problem to solve and becomes a wondrous adventure to live. Every day, no longer a challenge, but a gift. Every meeting, not a test, but an opportunity. Every event, not a coincidence, but a necessity. And the most beautiful part? This state is available to everyone, right now. You don't need to wait for special conditions. You don't need to fix yourself or your life first. You can simply stop, take a deep breath, and realize everything is already here. Everything is already perfect. Everything is already now. And then, here's the paradox. It is precisely from this state of total acceptance that the most amazing transformations begin. When we stop fighting life, it suddenly begins to unfold before us in all its beauty and abundance. When we stop fixing ourselves, we suddenly begin to grow and evolve in the most natural and harmonious way. This is the very secret spoken of by all the sages. To gain everything, you must first let go of everything. To find yourself, you must stop searching. To reach perfection, you must first recognize that it is already here, right now. Every action you perform is right, not because it meets some external standard, but because it flows from the very source of life, from the core of being. This is the great mystery. We are not moving toward perfection. We are coming from it. We do not achieve harmony. We remember it. We do not find truth. We awaken in it. And in that awakening lies the key to a life where every action is right, every moment is perfect, and every day is a celebration of being. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button to keep up to date with the most amazing discoveries.